Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I paused at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
Well, no pun intended, but you are in for a treat tonight. The UFC is live on Halloween. No trick-or-treating for Damien Cormier tonight.
Well, I'm trick-or-treating right here at the commentary. Hands up. I got my hands out. Give me some candy. I don't want a handshake. Give the boys some candy. It's Halloween night, and you're in for a great night of fights.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Chimaev's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Muhammad.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished. Hand fight, hand fight. There it is, now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position. Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. All in on the rear naked choke. And now that he's got the choke on beating the neck, it's only a matter of time before his opponent has to tap.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Chimaev's back in full now. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Chimaev's got his back yet again. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding big shots. An elbow!
Great submission defense. In the half guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Belal Muhammad.
He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done.
Oh, he got to a spot. Using a lot of good movement.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
This is where he wants to be.
Lock those legs. Chimaev's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Final seconds around one. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Round two is next.
All right. Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of seeing when his opponent was trying to attack and getting his guard up so that he's not taking damage to the face. Great defensive fight IQ shown by this fighter.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Chimaev's back in full mount. He's having his way with him here. Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Gets to the single collar tie. Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Battling for hooks. Takedown defense holds up.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, he's in the clinch again. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Belal Muhammad. Oh, big shots from the top.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Hard and fast and get those arms.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Clean punch.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, nice elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Chimaev's going for the sub here.
That Darce is tight. He's got the choke in.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down.
Darce choke attempt here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out. It's work.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now, because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert. That was nice.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Muhammad going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Getting him out here. This is a terrible position.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Ground and pound strike there now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, right into mount. Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, watch the arm here.
Arm is very tight.
Working hard for the arm bar.
He's got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, what's he doing now? He goes belly down.
He goes belly down to try to get the finish.
Oh, he got out.
And notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Chimaev's got his back again.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away, they try to get the referee to help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Chimaev's back in full mount.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Muhammad's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know.
Just got to be careful here. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Ten seconds remaining in round 4. Back mount now. Muhammad's back in full mount. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
He expected this type of fight. He trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. That left hook landed on the button. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Strike landed pretty cleanly there. Takedown defense is there. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Nice.
Muhammad's back inside control here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Chimaev's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
3 minutes now to go in the fight.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Kick him off. Oh, he's got his back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Belal Muhammad. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, this corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice defense.
Muhammad's back in side control. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, side control now. Muhammad's right back to the full mount. 45 seconds remain in the round. Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighters. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on these scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.
No, he wasn't going to force the finish. He wasn't going to put himself